What is going on, everyone? In today's video, I'm very excited to be talking about ticker symbol AMC because, as we all know, AMC has been in a slight downfall for these past few days, guys, because AMC went all the way from $68 a share and then now it is at $43 a share, but now it's even at $46 a share. So it obviously went up, and a lot of people were very worried about AMC, and it got to a point where people were really thinking that AMC could go all the way to $30 a share. And, in my previous videos, I stated that yes, AMC did need to go down slightly. And I was talking about the 38 to 39 to even $36 level or $37 level for AMC around that range. However, I was not thinking that AMC would ever go back to $30 a share. And remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, and I still think that AMC will not go to $30 a share. I think that if it does decide to go low and decide to pull back in a major way, I think that the most it'll go back is to the 37 to 38 or even $36 level. Really, the 37 to $38 level would probably be the best support level. However, it has not gone into that level yet, okay? And it was close, but it did not actually go there yet. And so I don't think it's actually going to go there. Because one of the things that a lot of people are noticing now is that there has been a shift in the market sentiment. And a lot of people do not understand whether AMC is going to go to $100 a share, $2,500 a share, or $2,500 a share, or whether it is going to go back to $30 a share. And so in my previous videos, I stated that the road to $30 was probably going to be unlikely. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but in my opinion, that was just, I did not think it was going to go back to 30 because that would mean that the momentum would be over because there is no more support for AMC if it does break that 38 to $37 level. And I am an investor in AMC. I was buying it around $5, so I'm not just trying to say any negative news. I actually do believe that AMC will do phenomenally well in the future. And one of the things that made me realize that the whole market sentiment shift is turning more positive is the fact of the SPY, okay? Because the SPY, and I don't think that this website is updated yet, because it is showing that the SPY options have more puts than there are call options. And I really do not think that this is updated simply because, yes, I think that yesterday there were a lot of put options. I think this was for yesterday's trading day. However, for today's trading day, there were a lot of people buying call options for the SPY. For those guys that do not know, the SPY is the S&P 500. And in my opinion, if you guys do not know how to trade the SPY, or if you guys do not know how it works and how it correlates with a lot of major stocks, I do not think that you guys will be able to understand how to trade AMC for the short term or how to hold it for the long term. And so there is definitely a correlation, in my opinion, between the SPY and big cap stocks and blue chip stocks like Tesla and like Apple. And in my previous videos, I also stated the same exact thing because every time Tesla goes down, AMC, GameStop, Clover Health, even Wendy's, they all go up most of the time, okay? It is usually AMC and Tesla. What I like to do is I like to see Tesla and then I like to see AMC. If you guys do not understand the SPY that much, and again, guys, the SPY is just the best 500 companies and then it's just into one basket, and that is called an index. And basically, because there was inflation data today, a lot of people were very fearful that inflation was going to rise extremely high, and some people thought that the rate that inflation could possibly go up to was simply unattainable and unsustainable, right? More people were worried about the sustainability of inflation, and this was something I mentioned in my previous video. So remember, guys, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you guys watch throughout the entire video. Otherwise, you guys could be missing out on some really important information. And I'm sure a lot of people made a lot of money on the SPY options today. I'm sure a lot of people that bought put options yesterday made a lot of money. And then what they ended up doing is they ended up closing their position because the inflation data was not even that bad. And then as soon as the inflation data, people realized wasn't even that bad, that's when AMC decided to really turn. That's when the sentiment went back and a lot of people were not trying to, hold all of their cash. People were trying to distribute it back in to stocks because the market sentiment was not in a dangerous territory. It was simply in a territory that a lot of people felt that they could, put their money in. And, the money is starting to flow back into these meme stocks like AMC and like GameStop. And so one of the things that I want to talk to you guys about is the options, okay? Every single week, and I know I talk about this a lot on my channel, but every single week the option contracts change, okay? And so, yes, we talked a lot about the June 11th call options, and this actually helped us a lot because when AMC, before AMC even went to $77 a share, the week before it went to $77 a share, I saw that there were many call options. And for those guys that do not know, a call option is basically when you bet that the stock is going to go up in price. And so before AMC went to $77 a share, there were a lot of call options for the $77 strike price. And then the following week, AMC actually went to $77 a share, and the $77 strike price of the call option had the most volume. So that is why it is very important to look at what are the majority of the people doing. That is also part of the market sentiment. Are people more positive or, negative or bullish or bearish to AMC? And so there are call options that even go to the $120 strike price, and there are 96% of people in this category that believe that AMC could possibly go to $120 a share. And then that is compared to the 4% or 101 puts that people believe that the stock is going to fall below $120 per share. And so there's also some more contracts. So the $5,000 calls for the $75 to $79 call options. This is the grouping, obviously. And so this is an 83% to a 17% difference. Okay. There are 1,000 puts though. And again, this is something that a lot of people, watch out for because there are definitely some, bear sentiment towards AMC sometimes, right? It's not the majority, obviously, because there are much more call options compared to puts. However, it's just something to watch out for in case, you guys just need to understand, not everything about AMC is positive as of right now. However, as soon as we break some of these key resistance levels, guys, which I'm going to be talking about in just a few seconds, that is when I think a majority, like 99% of these call options, are going to be, call options instead of put options. I think a lot of these options are going to shift from the put options to the call options, even though there aren't even a lot of put options, okay? So, yes, while there still are not even a lot of put options, I think that 99% of the total options will be call options. So, that is going to be amazing news for all AMC shareholders because that is going to drive the price insanely high, in my opinion. And so, look at the $60 to $64 strike price, guys. There are almost 19,000 call options for AMC. This is a 93% to a 7% difference, okay? And so for the June 11th call option, if you go to the $100 strike price, that is 1,800 calls compared to 53 puts. Okay, that is good. And then for the June 11th, $70 to $74 call option and put option, there are 32,400 call options compared to 19,000 puts. This is a 63 to 37% difference, okay? And one of the reasons why I brought up the June 18th, strike price and the June 18th expiry dates is because I want you guys to understand that AMC, in my opinion, is not going anywhere, guys. These stocks like to run in cycles, and AMC has shown time and time again that these cycles do not just go away in one day. Everything that AMC has been down on, the days that AMC has been down on, usually that is only a temporary price action. If AMC has negative price action, it is usually temporary, and inevitably it's just going to go up one day in after hours, exactly like what happened today. AMC was trading at around $41 to $43 today, and then in after hours, the stock went all the way up to $46 and some change. Okay, so all this is crazy, obviously, and a lot of people are wondering where this momentum is even coming from. And a lot of people need to understand that the total market sentiment towards AMC changes every single day. However, for these next few weeks, the majority of the sentiment, especially on the Fridays, because Fridays are when options expire, that is usually when the most positive sentiment is towards AMC, and that is why, in my opinion, the price of AMC will go higher tomorrow. And the reason why I say that is because, yes, the $38 resistance or the $37.50 resistance, these were key levels that I explained in my previous videos. So remember, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, you guys would have missed this. And what I want to reiterate from my previous videos, guys, is the fact that my favorite indicator for technical analysis is definitely the 1-year, 1-day chart. And a lot of you guys might be wondering how that is even an indicator. However, in my opinion, it is the best chart and the most stress-free chart because the 1-day, 1-minute, and even the 5-day, 5-minute charts, they're only really good for day traders that are trying to understand what is going to happen on a specific day. However, for those of us that are trying to hold AMC for the long term, or not even for the long term, for those of you guys that are trying to, swing trade this stock, I don't think that the 1-day, 1-minute is, or the 5-day, 5-minute is the best, chart or the best indicator. And also, I don't believe that the MACD or RSI or any actual technical indicator is the best at this point, because the price has just increased so much compared to when I was buying it right around here. Because, yeah, at this price, the indicators were definitely working, but at this point, I don't think it's going to work. Aside from that, though, what I want to talk about is the new price levels for AMC, right? The new price targets. Well, in my opinion, guys, I think that the bottom for AMC is already in. I think that the support level that a lot of us, saw today at what was it? It was low 40s, 41, 43, even yeah, just $40 level. I think that was the bottom. And obviously, we can understand that this is the bottom because of the candle right here. For those of you guys that have been trading for a long time, you guys know that these type of candles are typically the best candles that a chart could have, simply because it shows that there's so much support, especially this candle right here. This candle is kind of even in the mix. However, these candles right here show a lot of resilience in stocks because it shows that there's a lot of support, because the stock at one point went all the way to $40 and then it ended up closing at $42.81. That shows a lot of resistance, and going on from here, I think that the stock tomorrow is going to break out of $53. I think, in my opinion, and remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do think that there will be a retest on June 11th of the $53.41 level. And then if we could break the $53.41 level, I think this stock will go ahead and see back into that consolidation where it goes between the $57 to $61 level. And if it could break 61 to 63, this stock, in my opinion, is going to be retesting the $70 level, and possibly even all-time highs. And then as soon as all-time high breaks, potentially this stock could be limitless, just like how the stock was limitless at $36 a share, which was its previous all-time highs. Okay, that's why all-time highs are very important, because once these all-time highs break, these stocks are honestly limitless. And this is what a lot of people saw at GameStop. And now a lot of people are understanding that history repeats itself and charts repeat itself. When all-time highs are broken on all time frames, that is usually when stocks go parabolic and just crazy. And with that being said, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.